Hey everyone, welcome back to Web Squadron. We've had a question on one of our other videos on YouTube saying, how do we record our videos with the screen and showing me, and how do we edit it? Well, we're just going to go into that. So we're not covering WordPress or Elementor, but I hope you find this useful. I have a MacBook Air, the new one with the M1 chip. Why is that? Why should I mention that? Because it is super silent. I used to have a Surface Pro 4 and I've had other PCs and other laptops, and there's always been a bit of a whirring noise. You know what I mean. You start to work on something, you're recording your screen, and then the fan kicks in. Well, the MacBook Air, the M1 chip, is totally silent. I mean, silent. Okay, totally. So how do we record? Well, I'm just going to go through some of the features that we use or programs, and then how do we edit it. And we're not going to go into massive detail about how you upload onto YouTube. That's dead easy. YouTube account, create a video, add your video, put your description in, We're covering what we do to get to that stage, or before we get to that stage. Okay, so we use Quicktime. So on your MacBook, you will have software called Quicktime. And if you're not sure where it is, let me just do float on top. If we just go to Launchpad, okay, I will have Quicktime Player. Now, when you click Quicktime Player, what a lot of people don't realise is that's not just for playing videos. It's what you use for screen recording and recording from your webcam as well. So when you click on Quicktime, okay, you'll have an option up here, which will be new movie recording, audio recording, or screen recording. Now, at the moment, you're seeing me because I'm doing a movie recording. So I click movie recording. I then resize my screen to be however I want it to be, and then I start basically talking and recording myself as we are now. But what I do is, if I want to then show what's happening on my screen kind of behind me as I'm moving my mouse, what I will do is I will pick up my screen and I will minimize it, and I will do something like this, and I'll position it in a certain location on the screen. Yep, okay, and then what I do is I will make sure I've clicked on myself, and I do all this before I hit this record button, by the way. It's not recording, I'm only showing you now to show you what I do. So I'll position myself here as a movie recording, but I haven't hit record, okay? I then go over to Quicktime Player, I go to View, and I click Float on Top. Why is the Float on Top important? Well, if you don't have Float on Top activated, the minute you click on your screen, this bit here down here with me, hello, will disappear behind the screen. But I want to be always in front. I always want to be present. So float on screen. So once we've done that, we've got myself here. I've clicked on view and float on top. I then go to file and I click new screen recording. Now, as soon as I do new screen recording, that is now what we're actually going to record. I'm not recording my movie here. Because if I click record down here, there's a record button. If I click down there, that will only record this. No, I want to record the entire screen. So when I go here and I do new screen recording, I have options over, do you want to record the whole screen, a bit of the screen, and you can, basically draw around where you want to record. I always go for full screen recording. And then I hit this button up here, which you probably can't see, which is the start button, and it starts recording. That's basically it. So now whatever I do on my screen when I'm looking at WordPress, Elementor, whatever, it is now going to pull it through. Okay, so you can see that, what I'm clicking, and you can see and hear me as well. And I will stress though that when you are doing your recordings, make sure you pick your best cam. So I use a Nexi Go webcam, not the MacBook cam, because the MacBook cam, even though it's good, isn't brilliant. Okay, I would say, but the sound quality for the microphone on this is top notch. I mean, look, hello. Okay, so really good to do that. And the quality, you can go for high or maximum. Sometimes I do maximum, sometimes I do high. Now, let me just click over here so you can see me better. And over here, okay, and I probably shouldn't move this, but we have whoa, it's going to go all dark. Now look, there's the ring light. Right, okay, yep. So let me just position that back again. So I've got my light over there. I've got my lights behind me down here, which I can easily deactivate. Look, if I turn everything off, look, I'm in darkness. What? But let's just put myself back into the light again, because that was pretty important. It's probably all going to go a bit funny now because of the lighting I've just turned off, and it has to now, you know, like optimize and focus and everything like that. Anyway, you get the idea what I mean there. And then, what else do I need to mention? Yeah, I've got a little light over here as well, which I don't actually use a lot because I get a bit of a glare. You see that reflection just hitting me on that side of my face there, so I don't have that light activated. So that's basically, I'm recording, but the main focus was QuickTime. Right, so once I've recorded, I will then hit this, or you can't see the button, the stop button, and it then stops recording, and it will throw it to my desktop, or wherever I decide to put it, as a video. Then what I do is I open iMovie. Again, iMovie comes with your MacBook. If you've got a PC, you're going to have to use some other screen recording software. There's Camtasia, there's lots of things which cost money. You can do a search for, I think it's called a PowerSoft on the Windows. That's free, and that will record your screen, but you got to make sure you pick something that allows you to record your webcam and your screen, so you're both in there. You got Loom. You know, Loom is brilliant. There's lots of these other kits out there you can use, softwares. The trouble is, £8-10 a month sometimes, and you know, at the minute I'm getting 1080p 60 frames per second recording at the moment. But you could pay £10 a month and then use an online program, but it's up to you with how much you want to stretch. Anyway, look, iMovie. Okay, I then go over here, and let me just find the video. It's this video here. Well, this isn't the video. This is one I did a couple of days ago. I just pick this up and drop it over here like so. Like so. This is what we do. We put the video in. Like this. And I'm just going to increase the size of the video just so I can start to be very prescriptive over how I mess around with it. So look, we have a video here. And if I start to hit play, look, this video has outtakes. And I know it's got outtakes because look, can you see here? There's audio, screen audio, space, audio, space, and that means I messed up. So if I just put start here, roughly about here, and I'm going to right click and then click split clip, so it splits the clip, and I'm going to get rid of this start bit here, and now I'm just going to go to the start and hit play. Hey everyone, we're going to go through how to build a directory website on WordPress using Elementor. Or a theme or a plugin. Okay. Let's just stop Elementor, that. Specialism. Oh, stop. So I could at any point go, right, you know, I don't want this bit here. Let's split it here. And I want it to restart from here. Split there. And then we will completely delete that bit there. And when I go over here, well, let's just see what happens. Built, completed with it. For a certain type of person. I think that was a bit of a weird one. Just there. Anyway, but look. You then kind of, you know, you basically, you know, you go through the video, you edit out bits you don't want to edit out. You can even click onto iMovie, click over here and say reduce background noise, like so. And I can even say voice enhance, so it enhances the voice a little bit as well. These are all the things I will be doing to the videos before I stick them on YouTube. So I don't really mess around with transition, so I could put a transition in here. So again, watch the video. Nearly built, completed with it. For a certain, did you see that transition there? It kind of just melded. There was a bit of a blurring effect. There's loads of different ones you could use here. Okay, so you know, I would say experiment with what you want to kind of go. Oh, did that work? Probably not. Actually, let me just try that again. There we go. So if we now nearly built, completed with it. There you go. For a certain design. Type of person. Oh, so there's lots of effects you can do. You can add titles. You can add backgrounds. I really love what you can do with iMovie. But anyway, look, I go through here, I do my editing, and once I've done all of my editing, you can mess around with color schemes as well. You know, don't forget, look, you can enhance the brightness, stuff like that. Do what you want in here. Change even the color. Look, again, loads of features, right? Once you've done, you then go to File, okay, here, and you hit Share, and you share to File. And obviously you'll name it, whatever you name it, and you'll put a description in. Again, my descriptions are the same as the title. I'll make sure it's 1080p. I'll make sure the quality is high. Okay, you can go for best, but I just go for high. And I say compression is better quality. I don't go for faster, better quality. How long does that take? If you've got a 1 hour video, it might take 15 to 20 minutes. Who cares? Just let it do its stuff. Sometimes it's a bit quicker. If you've got a 10-minute video, it will normally be done within 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, so it kind of varies in terms of range. And you just hit next. It is 10 gig, alright, this video, because this video is 1 hour 6 minutes. You hit next, and you'll get a little like circle up here where it's whirring away and creating it. And once it's created, you go to YouTube, you upload, and job done. So, like, I'm not going into all of the little features of QuickTime Player. I'm just showing you that I go to QuickTime. Okay, so let me just click on QuickTime. Okay, I go to movie recording, set myself up for where I want to be, and I can move myself around at any time during the recording. Make sure you've gone float on top for view, because I need to be on top of the screen. Then go to File again for QuickTime and do New Screen Recording. Set it to be the full screen, hit record, and away I go. And once it's recorded, you stop it. It then puts it onto my desktop. I open iMovie, I move the video over, and I start to edit out any mistakes or anything that you don't want to see or doesn't need to be on the screen. And then and then where are we? Oh, sorry, it's because I'm in QuickTime. There we go. Then go to iMovie, go to File, Share as a file. Shares it as a file. Yes, it will be big. I mean, I've got some videos that are like close to like 2 gigabytes in size. One of my videos was like 3.5 gigabytes. And then I uploaded that to YouTube because it was a 4-hour long video, and it took like, nearly an hour and a half to upload to YouTube. But who cares? It served the purpose. But the great thing about everything I've shown you right now, other than the fact that the MacBook Air does cost money, all of this, QuickTime, iMovie, comes free with the MacBook. Yes, my webcam, yes, my ring lights, yes, my lights over there, they are all money in that as well, but sometimes it's about investing. And I would say that if you're doing videos or anything like that, and you haven't got a ring light, this is what's going to happen when you're recording in the evening. And it's not even that late, it's about 8 PM, it's not even that late. I've got this light here if I want, but that's not really a great effect. Can you see that? That's a bulb effect. Look at the effect I'm getting there. Now compare that to that with the ring light. So just think about your investments. And again, the ring light, that was about £40 because it's on a big tripod stick that goes all the way to the ceiling, and I can change the height. But look, I am going on a tangent now. Okay, so this is just how we record videos. I hope you learned something from that. I hope you found it useful. Like, subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on anything. And I shall see you soon in another video. Oh yes.